Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Hypixel SkyWars. Today's video is going to be about showing appreciation to Hypixel because, you know, I'm a very sarcastic person, and you know me, I love my memes. We have a load of memes on my channel that kind of bash on the Hypixel network, like Watchdog, the fact that the devs bully me and oppress me because I never get chest plates or pants in my spawn islands, and my mid loot is always terrible. I mean, look at this chest, what is this Hypixel? But you know, I never really make like super overly positive videos because I don't want to be one of those cringy YouTubers where everything's just like sunshine and rainbows, there's no problems anywhere, yay, come watch my channel. Crabman Jones actually made like a really good video on that subject, so if you want to watch that, I will link it in the description about kind of like forced positivity and all that stuff. But yeah, this episode, it's not really going to be so much forced positivity, but it might sound like it. But genuinely, it is a video dedicated to showing appreciation to Hypixel because recently they have demonstrated a huge amount of appreciation for their content creators, which isn't really something they've done massively in the past. I mean, I'm not saying they don't appreciate their content creators, rip that guy, but what I mean is that the /nick command has been broken ever since the server was created 4 years ago, and they've never really done anything to address it. Obviously, channels with smaller subscriber counts still kind of suffer, so like when I was hovering around like 10k to 20k subs, I was obviously very well known, and sadly I didn't have like a YouTube rank or anything to help me. I kind of just had to suffer, and obviously that's still kind of an issue, but we can see that Hypixel are taking a step in the right direction, because if you guys didn't know, they actually recently updated /nick. They actually fixed it across the entire network and brought out a load of new features to it. Why does this guy have no health? I have no idea, but I'm going to show you guys what's going on. So you can see, first and foremost, I'm nicked as an MVP plus, which is pretty cool because before you could only nick as VIPs, so it was pretty easy to tell who a YouTuber was as well. Also, you can't tab names anymore, so you can see I can tab Pickaxe's name, which is my disguise name, so it looks like a real user, and I can't tab Refraction. Like, there's no way to tell who a YouTuber is anymore. And though like you might be able to tell that somebody is a YouTuber, you can't actually tell who that YouTuber is, or you know, that person might even be a moderator, which is awesome. But anyhow, they made this whole new fancy nick menu that lets you choose the rank that you want, choose which skin that you want when nicked. So you can see I have my normal skin, I have my Minecon cape and everything. I can have a Steve or Alex skin, or I can have a random skin, and then I can choose a random name, and then it gives me a name, and I can be like, use name, yo, I want to use that name, that gives me a random skin, and all's good. Or I just can, you know, I can just use my own skin, which is also equally awesome because not everybody else sees this skin. Only I see my skin, everyone else sees a random skin, I believe, so it's really cool. You know, you guys don't have to put up with me being a Steve or Alex in my videos anymore. I mean, I know I made that Steve and Alex overlay, so I kept my skin, but I had really thin hands, which looked weird, man, and I didn't have my beautiful Minecon 2016 cape, so I'm really stoked about that. And honestly, the thing that kind of touches me the most with this whole update is if you think about how many players Hypixel has. What is it? Several million? I can't even remember, but it's some stupidly high amount. 10 million. They've had over 10 million unique logins. What the hell? I believe at some point as well, maybe it still is, I don't know, but Hypixel itself was growing at a faster rate than the PC sales of Minecraft. So like, the server was growing faster than the game. It was getting more players on it than the game was being bought, which is pretty ridiculous, you know. And if you think of how many people are on this server, just how many accounts are on this server, how many of them have the YouTube rank? Like, barely any, right? You need 30,000 subs for the YouTube rank. It's a pretty high amount. Not many people have 30,000 subs and play on Hypixel. So very few people have the YouTube rank, right? Yet they made this whole feature that's so in-depth and works so very well, and fixed it in every single game on the entire network for such a minute amount of people. Like, seriously, the group of people with the YouTube rank is so small, yet they made this feature one app. Oh, you strength potted, no thank you. But they made one absolutely massive feature that's really in-depth, really intricate, works perfectly just for this tiny group of people. And to me, that shows a lot that Hypixel like wants to show that they really do care about their creators, which is awesome. So as kind of a thank you, I wanted to show that us, the creators, we care about Hypixel. I'm sure everybody else stands with me. Any YouTubers that may watch this video, I'm sure you feel the same way that I do, because honestly, it is amazing. And something else that followed it up was that I actually got an email from an admin letting me know about these features, because, you know, obviously us YouTubers, we're not really connected within the loop. We're not in some kind of like secret Discord chat with all the Hypixel admins or anything. We just kind of play as ordinary players like you guys, and we have a few extra perks and like a flashy name and stuff. We don't get like any special support from the admins, but they decided to change that actually, and this guy is being obnoxious, but yeah, they decided to change that. They actually sent out an email to all people with the YouTube rank, letting them know about the new feature, letting them know how it works with like picture guides and everything, and then they followed it up at the end by saying that they're welcome to any feedback or suggestions that we might have. All we need to do is like email a certain email address or contact an admin, like to benefit creators, to make the experience of being a creator on Hypixel a lot better. And they also said in the email that they basically just want to make this year the best year possible for Hypixel and make it really worth being a creator on Hypixel, you know, make it as fun as possible and as easy as possible to record on Hypixel, because we all know it can be a little bit difficult to record on Hypixel, especially with how buggy/Nick was, because it basically didn't work for a lot of users. And yeah, this obviously fixed all those issues, and they're really obviously open to listening to our issues now. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not like they didn't listen to our issues before. I have spoken to admins in the past and gotten issues fixed, like the Megawall shop was broken for YouTubers. I simply messaged Codename about it and he got on it straight away, and it was fixed, you know, like a month later. It was really, really cool. It's not like the admins completely ignored us in the past, but now that they've openly sent this email out to everybody with the YouTube rank, like, yo, come record on our server, we're gonna help you out, man. We got these perks to make everything okay, and if you need any help, you know, just shoot us an email. Like, that's honestly so awesome, and I can't thank you guys enough over at Hypixel. Thank you so much for doing this. Like, as a creator on your server, it's always been incredible being a creator on the server, because the server is so good and so fun to create on. You know, there's so many options, as you can see, from all the diversity of the many different channels. Like, even from just SkyWars as a whole, you have the tryhards like me, Tabor, you have the comedians like Technoblade and Zyphalophagus, you have like the trappers like Tapple and Defib. You know, there's so many different aspects of just one simple little game mode on Hypixel that, you know, there's so many options for creativity, and obviously created challenges that even brought YouTubers in from other games, like the I Am Stone challenge. The amount of people that came from other servers or even other games as a whole just to come on Hypixel to do the I Am Stone challenge is unreal. There's so many little viral things that have gone so popular because of Hypixel game modes or Hypixel creators, and it's really cool to see everybody finally being like really properly acknowledged and being given like full attention from the Hypixel. And by that I don't mean like, oh, we only care about YouTubers now. Like, of course they gotta keep doing stuff for the server, but you know, this is the first proper time they've actually done something really awesome for YouTubers in like quite some time. And I'm not saying, I don't mean to keep bashing them. It kind of says like I'm bashing them, like, oh, they didn't care about us before, because obviously they did, but you know, they've purposefully done something to make creating on Hypixel so much better, and it honestly means a lot to me. Hopefully this can bring out a lot of good stuff in the future. Maybe some creators will have some amazing suggestions for what we can do in game now. Like, obviously I'm not the most creative person ever. I just commentate with some slightly good PvP on the screen like this, but maybe some creators, you know, they'll have some interesting ideas, perks for the YouTube rank, what you can do, you know, and yeah, we'll see where things go from there, really. But thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like. Like I said, I know it was a really overly positive video. Ooh, a nerd is in my lobby. But yeah, I know it was a really overly positive video, and I don't really tend to do these. You know, I kind of prefer my kind of dry, sarcastic humor, and I feel like I am a little bit sarcastic sometimes, and it seems like I'm slightly dismissive of the devs, especially when I say stuff like, oh, they bully me because I don't get a chestplate or pants on my spawn island, or make memes about Watchdog. You know, you guys know it's all a joke. But yeah, I kind of just don't like to force positivity on my channel, because I know it sometimes comes across as kind of cringy, or as if it is really forced. You know, I'm trying to be like, oh, happy sunshine and rainbows. I'm really not. I just am really grateful for this update. I'm really wanting to show that to you developers out there. It really means a lot to me. Anyway, guys, yeah, I'll see you all next time. Peace out.